like I've got time for this. Well, let's get it over with. Damn it, it's been a whole month since the accident. How hard can it be? No way through here. The old pillar trial room. The look on Anton's face when I set this up for him. Damn it, am I out of range of the server or something? Maybe I should grab a portable drive from tech support while I'm here and archive this pin feather data. Not like Dr. Stone's going anywhere. Fun stuff. Trial maintenance. Not where I want to be. So they turned this place into a trial observation room, huh? Better than leaving it to rot, I guess. The elevator's up this corridor.
I'm way too busy to go to the trial party. What's your excuse?
Yeah, must be a server connection. Definitely worth getting the data off this headset.
How long does it take to pick up a phone?
Trial Control 5C. With good doctors, trial can wait till I've got that portable drive.
Candidate 0961 Patel, activity log 305. 961 has restarted for the third time. She clearly comprehends the nature of this task, but is taking a measured approach. This fits with the behavior exhibited thus far in other trials.
Yeah, I remember watching her. She was pretty good. I didn't sit in on this one. Maybe I should check out what they have in store for Dr. Stone. A file on Dr. Stone. Outbreak. I like this one. I should get this memo data backed up before I start the trial. I reckon I won't need those. Can't call Chavez yet. Not before I get this data on a portable drive. Not bad, Dr. Stone. It could do better. Candidate 0963, Ruiz, activity log 302. Really warm into this kid. He doesn't rush into things. So far, he's spent 15 minutes just thinking about his strategy. Definitely rooting for him. Oh man, Anton's trial. Feels like years ago. Someone tidied the rec room. That makes a change. Doesn't anybody log off anymore? This place. Nothing useful. Let's see what's on here. Damn straight, Anton, you tell her. Yeah, I bet Tanner's fire experiment would put excessive strain on the aircon. Just need to figure out the... Let's see what we got. So Whitlow needed skin grafts after Tanner's pyro experiments went boom. No wonder he tried to get her kicked out. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid in here. That's Chavez through there, working on the 4th trial. Don't want to disturb her. Salima's lab. She's completely focused on her multi-spectrum antiseptic project. Her work's really coming along. No wonder she's hiding from Big Pharma in here. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid. Don't need that.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
And that, Chavez, is what they call irony. Don't need that. None of the chemicals I need for Tanner's experiment.
A-class
No
antiseptic.
potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid in here.
Breakthrough. If Tanner hadn't interrupted me this morning with her silly combustion antics, I might have already finished.
No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid in here. Oh, Maria, are you cheating on me? Not sure what Chopra was doing with that. At least someone puts their samples away properly. That's a lot of money. I guess if you're rich enough, you figure you can buy extra life, no matter how unethical the treatment. The director hasn't made a decision yet. You know, this might be a good place to do Tanner's experiment. We'll just make sure. Nothing useful. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid. Nothing I'm looking for in here. Nothing I need. Darn it. Nothing useful. You know, this might be a good place to do Tanner's experiment. We'll just make sure. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid. Nothing useful. Keep looking, Cal. Perfect. I can create Tanner's fireball in here. Oh, wait. I should decontaminate. Decontam. Smell those chemicals. Sulfuric acid. Well, that'll do nicely. Okay, now I need to find sugar and potassium chlorate. Don't need that. When I get out of here, maybe I'll finally write my book. That's Chavez through there, working on the 4th trial. Don't want to disturb her. There's Nakamura. Perfect.
Oh, hi, Cal. Thought you'd be at the trial party. I wanted you to test the memo headset there.
I know, sorry. Work, right? You know how it is.
Sure, I do.
Oh, so yeah, it was the memo I wanted to ask about, kind of. I need a portable drive to download the headset data.
Okay, well, put in the usual request and I'll assign one tomorrow.
I need it today. Now, in fact.
And you know I can't do that. Security would have my ass.
Come on, you've got 100 other things in there.
And they're all properly assigned, so nobody can remove them from the facility. Look, Cal, I'm sorry things didn't work out, but you can't expect me. I've gotta go. I've been waiting on this call since before lunch. Submit a request. I'll get you a drive first thing.
Shit. Okay, Cal, think. What's plan B? Get Jen out of her office. And how do we do that? Wait, Tanner's fireball experiment. That might do it.
I just pray Adam's little episode didn't corrupt half of
I reckon I won't need those.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
Don't see any potassium chlorate. None of the chemicals I'm looking for. No potassium chlorate hiding here. Not what I need. Her work's really coming along. No wonder she's hiding from Big Pharma in here. Nothing I need. Darn it. At least someone puts their samples away properly. Nothing useful. That's Chavez through there, working on the 4th trial. Don't want to disturb her. Nakamura's in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. Can't call Chavez yet. Not before I get this data on a portable drive. I reckon I won't need those. Interesting. Experimented in secret on her own mother. Well, when it's hereditary, what more motivation do you need? Mother died. Oh, and she tried to cover it up, but somebody sold her out. Struck off, convicted, hounded by the press. Tough break, kid. Real tough.
Candidate 0961 Patel, activity log 305. 961 has restarted for the 3rd time. She clearly comprehends the nature of this task, but is taking a measured approach. This fits with the behavior exhibited thus far in other trials.
Chavez through there, working on the 4th trial. Don't want to disturb her. I'll take the potassium chlorate, thanks. I still need to get sugar. Sweet, sweet sugar. All right, time to turn up the heat. Don't need that. When I get out of here, maybe I'll finally write my book. At least someone puts their samples away properly. Chemicals for Chopra's antiseptic project.
A-class antiseptic trials, day 47. Promising results, and I believe I am close to a breakthrough. If Tana hadn't interrupted me this morning with her silly combustion antics, I might have already finished.
Some of Chopra's samples. There's a lot of samples in here. Her work's really coming along. No wonder she's hiding from Big Pharma in here. Nakamura's in there. I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. I reckon I won't need those. I should get this memo data backed up before I start the trial. When I get out of here, maybe I'll finally write my book. Nothing useful. That's Chavez through there, working on the 4th trial. Don't want to disturb her. I've got to get Jen Nakamura out of her office somehow. Wrong way. Nakamura is in there. I I need to get her out somehow so I can grab a drive. Okay, that's the sugar. And that's the potassium chlorate. So that's the sugar and the potassium chlorate, and the acid goes on the mat. All right, Maria, let's make some fire. Okay, switch Maria on and let her add the acid. Don't need that. Here we go. Yep, that's burning all right. I should stay. There goes the aircon.
Attention. System malfunction. The air conditioning system has suffered overload and ceased operation. Would Jen Nakamura please report to General Maintenance to assist with repairs? Thank you.
For God's sake, again?
And there goes Nakamura. Okay, with Jen gone, I can get a drive from her office and back up the headset. Sorry, Jen, but I really need that portable hard drive. Now, where does Jen keep the portable drives? All right, headset connected. Now to find a drive. First, I need a drive to attach to this to transfer the data. Aircon meltdown must have triggered some kind of lockdown protocol.
Hey, Jen, it's Anton. Look, it's not
Gotcha.
my business, but I wish you and Cal would patch things up. He's been real down for a while now, and he won't say it, but I know it's because he broke up. Maybe if you could do him a favor now and again, he might lighten up. Just saying.
Nice try, buddy, but no cigar. She's definitely still pissed at me. If I can find a portable drive, I can initiate data transfer from here. First, I need a drive to attach to this to transfer the data. Sorry, Jen, I can't let you properly assign this one. It's got a date with the CDC. And now, start the data transfer. Let's see. Okay, this could take a while. Come on, come on. Who, me? Just making a backup. No, of course I'm not taking it outside. That'd be against every rule we have. Alright, run the trial, requisition transport, and a one-way ticket to the CDC. Okay, back to the control room and then call Chavez. Aircon meltdown must have triggered some kind of lockdown protocol. I reckon I won't need those. I should call Chavez.
Dr. Chavez.
It's Cal. Sorry, I'm a little late. Maintenance are blocking off corridors everywhere. Had to go all the way through experimental physics.
Why didn't you cut through the old pillar trial room? It only adds a couple of minutes.
Oh, really? Live and learn. Anyway, I'm here now.
Yes, I can see you. The outbreak session is all prepared. The parameters are identical to when you ran it for Dr. Ruiz. You shouldn't have any trouble. She's waiting for you to summon her through. Please call me when it's done.
Will do. See you later. Dr. Stone, my apologies for the delay. Your next trial awaits. Dr. Stone, my apologies for the delay. Your next trial awaits.
Are you coming down with a cold, Dr. Chavez? You sound rather hoarse.
Very droll. My colleague is busy preparing something special for you, so I'm gonna conduct this one. You can call me Cal.
You're not a doctor?
We're all doctors here, Madeline. Starts to lose its meaning after a while.
Tell me more about that. What's it like working here?
Like nothing you can imagine. Vast resources, almost complete autonomy, zero regulatory oversight, and all alongside the world's best and brightest mavericks.
That sounds like rather a double-edged sword. What happens if one of you goes rogue?
Everyone must answer that in their own way. We're all on the same path, Madeline, just standing at different points. Now, shall we begin?
Well, I am going to need a new stereo in the apartment after I finish up. Good lord, is the chasm really necessary? Was solid ground too expensive?
On the contrary, this facility is literally carved into subterranean rock and costs billions. But we do enjoy a little theater now and again. As you know, due to excessive application of antibiotics in both healthcare and agriculture, treatment-resistant bacteria are increasingly common. In this scenario, one such pathogen has become a global pandemic, causing sickness and death. Luckily, a new treatment has been discovered, and you are in charge of the team using it to contain the outbreak. You must allocate annual assignments to your staff over a period of 5 years. You can either send them to affected regions to reduce the number of infections, or they can conduct research, increasing your ability to reduce infection rates. You can change your mind as often as you like until you pull the action lever. When you do, your choices will be calculated, and the map will update to show the results for that year. Your goal is to keep the death rate below acceptable losses in each region. Failure will end the simulation, and you will have to retry. When you're ready to begin, pull the action lever.
This will send already trained staff to the affected region. Thank goodness, an undo button. So if I want to change my mind, I do it here.
In the past year, infection has risen in North America by roughly 15%. In South America by roughly 15%.
In Europe, by around 35%. In Africa, by roughly 20%. In Northern Asia, by about 20%. In Southern Asia, by roughly 40%. And in Oceania, by around 30%. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. The region with the highest rising infection last year was Africa, which increased by roughly 45%. And the region with the lowest rising infection was Southern Asia, which increased by roughly 10%. Unfortunately, you couldn't keep losses below an acceptable threshold. You went over the limit during your third year on the job. Pull the lever to restart the simulation. I'm sure you can do better. You need to pull the action lever and go again. Sorry, Dr. Stone, there's no staff here to reassign. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. Sorry, Dr. Stone, there's no staff here to reassign. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. Well, you lasted longer than last time. Just pull the lever again to have one more attempt.
Is this part of the trial?
Certainly not. Hang on. There seems to be a failure down in power routing. We're not going anywhere for a while.
What? I can't even go back to that nice, comfy prison cell?
Nope, the doors are on auto lock. Frankly, I'm surprised this tannoy is even still working.
For a place that costs billions of dollars, you don't...
Madeline, listen to me. I just realized the monitors are down too. Right now, nobody else can hear us.
Okay.
What you said earlier about going rogue, that's happening right now. But not in the way you did. It's true your mother consented to the treatment you carried out, right?
Of course she did. What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Look, everyone here knows you got a raw deal. But not everyone asks before they start running experiments.
That's outrageous. And what do you propose to do about it?
Put it this way, if all goes to plan, then by the time you join the assembly, I'll already be gone. The situation will be under control, but you and I will never meet again.
Hang on. Is this another trial? Are you testing me for, I don't know, loyalty or something?
You and I aren't so different, Madeline. I know what it's like to lose yourself after a failure. What it's like to realize you've unwittingly killed when you thought you were doing good. And to lose the ones you love because they can't face what you've become.
So what advice do you have for me? Should I even take this position?
Only you can decide that. But I think... Okay, Madeline, can you hear me now? Is the tannoy working again?
Yes, Cal. Yes, I can hear you now.
Then let's resume. Pull the action lever and try again. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. Last time. Sorry, Madeline.
And I'm beginning to suspect the next time won't be any better either. This is an unwinnable scenario. There just aren't enough resources to beat this thing.
Exactly. And it only took you 3 attempts to figure it out. That's pretty good. This exercise simulates the speed of infection vectors, following global saturation of antibiotic immunity. It demonstrates the impossibility of effective treatment, while medical advances are slowed and hampered by current legal and ethical boundaries. Simply put, the Assembly has the resources and the will to operate beyond those boundaries.
Meaning what? That you're happy to administer untested treatments?
More that we're willing to conduct those tests with less red tape than usual. And you know about that, Madeline. The only question is, how far will you go to succeed?
There's no straight answer to that. It always depends.
Yes, it does. And you may even find your answer changes over time. You can leave now, Madeline. Dr. Chavez will be back shortly. You need to pull the action lever and go again. Staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. You didn't last as long as last time.
See you around, Cal.
Never can tell.
No, you certainly can't. Just what am I letting myself in for here?